Welcome to Saving the Investor. I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. And protecting and growing your nest egg is my business. Safeguarding your financial future requires careful navigation through a sea of challenges. Stay tuned for insights that will empower you to make informed decisions and protect your retirement savings. Let's navigate these uncertain times together right here on Saving the Investor. Coming up on today's show,
maximizing your 401k, managing the loss of a spouse, alternative investing using structured notes, and much more.
Welcome to Saving the Investor with certified financial planner, investment advisor, and insurance professional Alfie Townsend, president of Advantage Retirement Group. Alfie is a published author, radio show host, speaker, and industry leader.
Why do you use an annuity? A lot of people use it for the wrong thing.
He works with retirees and pre-retirees to build and protect their nest egg and offers his experience to help those concerned about financial independence in retirement. If you've got questions about retirement, Saving the Investor starts now.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Saving the Investor. It is great to have you with us here on NBC2 on this Sunday morning. My name is Craig Wolf. As always, I am here alongside certified financial planner professional Alfie Townsend. Alfie, good morning. I like how they get the word professional in there because you've been doing this since I believe I was in grade school when you started this. It has been about 40 years, has it not?
Yeah, it's been over about 41 years.
So you were a very young man. And you were in the insurance business, right? At the very beginning?
Started in the insurance business in 1983 in Miami.
So that gives you just a general good background because I'm sure a lot of your clients have questions about insurance as well. But what we want to talk about this morning to start is something I think everybody's familiar with, and you're probably happy with this topic right now, and that's your 401k. But there are some things you know with respect to your employer. So let's start out by saying, if you're still working at your employer, you've kind of handed it over to them for the most part, I assume, when you enroll in the 401k. But are there things that you can grab control of in your 401k if you're still working at your workplace?
We could do a couple different things. If you're real young, okay, when I say young, under 59 and a half, so if you're 30 years old, 40, 50, and you want us to handle it, we can even do that now. We can help you make the choices and make the changes. But what most people do, once they're 59 and a half and older, even though you're still working and they're contributing money, you're contributing money, you can take your money out of there, majority of it out, and roll it over into your own IRA. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, you do a couple, there's a lot of reasons. You have the whole portfolio out there that you can do almost any type of investment at the time, then not just the ones that's in the 401k, because the 401ks, you're very limited to what you can invest in. They only have a lot of overlap, meaning a lot of the companies, the T. Rowe Prices and the Fidelities, you're buying the same stuff. So you want to be able to control it yourself. So that would be one of the reasons why you would want to do an in-service withdrawal and roll it over. There's no tax consequences. So it goes into your own IRA, and then we can invest it for you at that. And you still get to contribute money each and every month or bi-weekly, and they're still going to match it with the money that's left in there. So you don't lose anything, but you have a lot more opportunity with that money. And one of the other reasons why you would want to do that, we might want to start doing Roth conversions, So once it's over an IRA, we can start taking some of that money out, doing a little bit of Roth conversions, because we know, Craig, with the debt that we have, that taxes are going to be going up. Without a doubt, taxes are going to be going up. So why wouldn't you want to do some Roth conversions on this money that's sitting in your IRA now when taxes are still relatively low? And then down the road, you're going to have tax-free money, when you take it out.
Let's talk about if you're no longer working at the company. I'm kind of winking at the camera a little bit here for some of your viewers who might have a long memory. You're not working at, let's say we're here at NBC2, you're no longer working.
Okay.
What options do you have? Can you just leave it at your employer? Will they keep it forever? Should you take it out?
A lot of times what will happen, most people, they move to another job. They leave that money there and they almost forget about it. So what you can do at that time, even if you're 50 years old, 40 years old, you don't have to be 59 and a half anymore if you leave if you're no longer at that place, you can take that and roll it into your own IRA and control it yourself with investments that institutional investing, where you can have a plethora of investment options than just the ones that the 401k is offering. It's much better options for you, tax strategies, and everything if you can control it yourself.
Boy, just off topic for a second, to be a homeowner and to be in stocks over the last 10 years, you got to be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The economy's been pretty good and the market's been fantastic. Yeah.
All right, Alfie, thank you. That's information on 401ks, all kinds of topics that we cover here on Saving the Investor. Give Alfie a call here at the Advantage Retirement Group. If you have questions about your 401k, taxes, Social Security, what's going on in the world, how to take emotion out of investing, which is another topic that we cover here.
Yeah.
So much more to come on Saving the Investor. Stick around.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Are you worried about inflation and how it's affecting your retirement?
Well, you're not alone. According to a recent study, 73% of Americans rank their finances as their number one stress in life.
But don't worry, there's help available. Alfie's free retirement toolkit can help you transform your worries into confidence.
Inside this toolkit, you'll find valuable resources like a guide to creating a retirement income plan, tips for saving for retirement, and strategies for protecting your retirement savings from inflation.
Plus, you'll get a copy of Alfie's new book, Making Waves in Retirement.
This free toolkit provides valuable insights like ways to transform your worries of retirement into confidence, ways to discover the weak points in your retirement plan, ways even small changes to your retirement plan can make a big difference, and how big your tax bill could be in retirement.
To get Alfie's free retirement toolkit, simply text the word KIT to 239-747-1080. That's KIT to 239-747-1080.
Don't wait and act now. This offer is only available for a limited time. Text KIT to 239-747-1080 today and start building a worry-free retirement.
One thing about being in the financial business for over 40 years, we get a lot of questions all the time, and especially us because we have a TV and radio show. So we're going to take some of these questions that are asked frequently. That means that you are wanting to know the answers and you're going to get them today.
I'm a snowbird, Alfie. I already have an advisor up north, but since I'm starting to spend more and more time down here, I'm curious if it's a good idea to look into getting a local advisor here instead.
So the good thing about being a snowbird is that there's some great laws here in Florida versus up north. I always say is that you want your advisor, especially if you're going to move here full time, but if you're here more than up north, you want to be with your advisor. You want to look face to face at your advisor. And we have a lot of snowbirds that when they go up north, when we do our annual reviews or our quarterly reviews, we're going to talk to them via Zoom. You know, that's one thing about COVID, what it did, it taught a lot of people how to use Zoom, and Zoom is a great tool for that. But I always say if you're here more, you want your advisor to be where you are more. So if you are a snowbird, don't be afraid to change advisors if you're getting more service here and you're going to be here longer in Florida than up north.
Alfie, my aunt passed away unexpectedly, and to my surprise, she left me some money in her will. What would you recommend doing with a windfall like this?
So I'm sorry about your loss, but you inherited money that you weren't expecting. So I look at it this way. I look at it as you should invest that money, pay off your bills, do something that would make your aunt very proud of what how you utilize this money. So invest properly, put a plan together, and it's okay to take a trip with some of this money. So take a trip, pay off some bills, but invest some of it so you can have it for the long haul, and she'd be very proud of what you did with it.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Are you ready to take control of your retirement and create a sound financial future? The first step is simple. Be one of the first 7 callers right now and schedule your complimentary, no risk, no obligation retirement review with Alfie and his concierge team. When you visit Alfie's office, you'll sit down and discuss your unique goals and concerns. Alfie and his team don't just talk about financial planning, they craft personalized solutions. On your first visit, you can also expect expert analysis of your current situation, risk mitigation techniques, and tax-saving strategies. And that's just for starters. In the world of financial planning, experience matters. With more than 40 years of experience, Alfie understands the needs of those who are soon to be or already retired, from investment allocation to income planning, tax strategies, and estate planning. Your retirement success plan awaits simply by taking advantage of Alfie's complimentary, no risk, no obligation retirement review. Be one of the first 7 callers right now at 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. Call now. Your future financial self will thank you.
Welcome to another segment of Women of Worth, where we tackle tough topics related to women investors. And Alfie, one of the things I want to talk about today is the unfortunate thing that happens to all of us is dealing with loss. How do you help female investors deal with the loss when it comes to their investments as well?
That's such a hard thing that happens, but it happens. You know, being in this business for 41 plus years, it happens, and that happens more on the women losing a spouse than a husband losing, you know, his spouse, because women live longer. We talked about that many times, but one thing you have to do is not make any big decisions right away, because this is your mind's not, you know, think about this. When you're sick, when you're just not feeling good, you think the world's crumbling down around you. You think every problem just seems bigger and bigger.
True.
Right? So when you're feeling, you know, just the grief of losing a spouse, the last thing you want to do is make a big decision on a financial decision.
Right.
Now there are things that you need to do immediately and take hold.
And what are those things?
So one of them, you know, let's say the spouse had IRAs.
Yeah.
We have to take those accounts and change them from his name to your name. Okay, so that's one of the things. We have to get accounts situated. We have to rename beneficiaries. There's a lot of things that we have to do that's not going to be a big decision. We're not talking about the investment side, but we're talking about retitling things.
Right.
You know, if it's your home, it's your, you know, your IRAs account, your checking account. So there are things that we need to do. We had a client that lost her husband, and she wasn't really involved with any of the investments or anything, because he took care of everything. And that's why we say you need to know what's going on. You know, I was raised by my mom and my sister, and I always say you need to know what's going on. Well, this client did not know what was going on, and then when her husband died, she didn't have any credit. The credit cards were canceled, and then what happened was everything had to be put in her name. Well, she had no credit, so we had to establish credit for her. So there are things to be done, but no big decisions should be made right away.
Right. Such as also, what about the home?
That's right. We have to get the home, you know, in one name, in just your name now. You know, and things happen again with filing. You're going to be able to file. If it happened this year, you're able to file jointly, you know, when you're doing your taxes, and then you're able to file head of household, and then it goes to single. So there's there's big things that you need to do, and we can help you with them.
Yeah. And Alfie, one thing about the culture that you've helped create here at our office is one of compassion and really helping get people through the tough times in life, such as dealing with loss.
I think, you know, I always want what I want for me, for our clients. So that's very important to all of our team members here.
Excellent. Great information, Alfie.
Thank you.
And ladies, meeting with Alfie is a worthwhile investment of your time. We look forward to hearing from you.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
Ladies, are you ready to take charge of your financial future? Alfie Towngen, a seasoned certified financial planner with over 4 decades of experience, specializes in helping women just like you navigate the complexities of wealth management, retirement planning, and investment strategies. With Alfie by your side, you can trust that your financial goals will be met with precision and care. Whether you're looking to grow your savings, secure your retirement, or optimize your investments, Alfie's personalized approach will ensure that your unique needs are understood and addressed. Don't let financial uncertainty hold you back. It's time to seize control and build the future you deserve. Take the first step toward financial empowerment by scheduling a consultation with Alfie today. Call 239-747-1080 and let's start turning your financial dreams into reality. Remember, your financial future is in your hands, and Alfie is here to help you make the most of it. Don't wait any longer. Call Alfie today.
There's different ways to create income, but income planning, we always talk about, is very difficult, and it's a difficult part of retirement. You know, putting that plan together where we talk about income. Where are you going to get that income from? So what we like to use, if it's not someone that wants nothing to do with the market, they might want to do a fixed annuity because it's paying pretty good interest right now, but that could be an option for them. If they want to have a little bit more income and want to have a little bit more growth potential, what we use is what we call a structured note. Now, I'm going to explain what a structured note is, because if you look up a structured note, you could say, you know, that's very risky, and it can be risky, but the way that we build our structured notes is for protection. Remember, our clients are soon to be retired or they're retired, so we can build it any way we want. So I'm going to give you an example of what a structured note is. They're going to be held by a financial institution, okay, a big one. You would know the financial institution that they would be held by. We go directly to them. There's no middle person at all, so we save you quite a bit of interest on that right off the bat. And we're going to get you between 7 and 9, even 10% interest on that money. And that money is guaranteed for you as long as the S&P or NASDAQ does not drop below 30%. So that's what we call a buffer. So even though your money is not in the market, it's tied to how the S&P and how the NASDAQ's doing. As long as it doesn't go below 30%, you're going to get your interest payment each and every month. Now, this is usually about 21 months. We make ours 21 months long. And we put a feature in there that's called a no call for 12 months. That means the company that's holding, the institution that's holding that note for you is giving you this interest, but they're allowed to call the note back, give you your money back after 12 months. Now, I have these myself, and we've written many of these, and every one that we've written has been called after 12 months. So count this money for 12 months, and then we have to do something different with it. But that money comes in and gets deposited right into your checking account each and every month, and it's usually about 3 to 4% more than what CDs are paying. Okay, so if you're looking for income, this is a great opportunity because it's more than inflation and it's consistent. It gets dropped into your checking account each and every month. Now, can you lose money in this? Yes, if the S&P or NASDAQ were to drop below 30%, they would skip a payment until it got back in range. But what's nice about this, they're custom. We can say we want 40% protection. You might say, hey, I want more interest, I'll do 20%. So there's different ways that we can design it that's specifically for you. So if you're looking for some nice income, and even if you don't need the income, if you just want an investment that's giving you this guaranteed income and put it right back into your portfolio, you can do that too. with a lot of protection. So this is what a lot of our clients are doing. We're trying to create income the most efficient way and give the highest rate of return with the least amount of the risk. So give us a call and I'll be more than happy to explain it to you. And one more thing, you can put IRA money in here or you can put saving money in here. So IRA, you have to be over 59 and a half if you wanted to do that. So give us a call and we'll go over all that with you.
You are watching Saving the Investor, where your money matters.
It's not uncommon for people to worry about the future, asking questions like, will my family be taken care of? Or what if I can't make decisions for myself? Well, these are valid concerns, and estate planning is the answer. It's not just for the wealthy, it's for anyone who wants to ensure that their wishes are honored and their loved ones are protected. A well-thought-out estate plan is a gift that can provide peace of mind and reduce stress for your family during challenging times. It's about leaving a legacy of love and clarity, not confusion or disputes. At the Advantage Retirement Group, we understand the importance of this gift. That's why we've created a comprehensive white paper titled The Greatest Gift: Estate Planning Essentials. This resource will guide you through the key components of estate planning, from wills and trusts to healthcare directives and tax implications, empowering you to make informed decisions for your family's future. If you're ready to give this invaluable gift to your loved ones, I encourage you to reach out today. Call 239-747-1080. That's 239-747-1080. Or you can visit our website, savingtheinvestor.com, to get your free copy of The Greatest Gift. Let us help you create a lasting legacy that reflects your love and intentions. Don't wait. Take that first step today. Your family deserves it.
Well, welcome to Knowledge is Power, and we always talk about this. The more knowledge you have, the better you're going to feel, the more confident you are, and especially what we're going to talk about. This is David Antonucci, advisor here at the Advantage Retirement Group, and income planning is probably one of the things that is most over really looked at when it comes to financial planning, because we see people come over all the time and we say, where's your income plan? And what's that? Well, a lot of people aren't planning for income. What they do is the advisors take money out of their account, pay for it, but they're not really structuring an income plan. So talk a little bit about what we do and how we do it and the reason why it's so important.
Absolutely. So income planning is huge, like you just mentioned, and it's very important that you don't overspend and that you don't underspend.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So what we do, we really take all your accounts, all your income figures, and we're talking about Social Security will help you, it helps determine when to take it, okay? But also RMDs either start at age 73 or 75, depending on the year.
Minimum distribution from your IRAs, okay?
Yep, depending on the year you were born. So we plug all this into really an income projection. We put it on our big screen in the conference room, and it projects anywhere from 10 to 40 years out, and really helps us track and see what your income's going to look like, and it's very important, as we talk about all the time, Alfie, you need to take income out of the right buckets, because that can cost you thousands over the years just taking it out of the wrong buckets. So like you said, there's too many people that unfortunately they just don't have an income plan formulated for them to track it and test it, and that's what we do with our clients every time we meet.
Yeah, and you talked about the income bucket. That's important, because if you start taking income from an account that's going down, okay, that's called reverse dollar cost averaging. So that money's going down and you're taking it out. Now it's going to run out that much faster. So you got to be very careful which bucket to take that money out of for income. So the best thing to do is have really a plan and show where the money's going to come out. Especially people are living longer now, so you got to make sure that bucket that you take money out of is growing, but is growing with caution, not having a lot of up and down variance.
Yeah.
And we are executive producer of a well-known movie locally around here, and it talked about income planning, and you reminded me of something that movie said at the end.
Yeah. Well, it really talks about how there's two types of people, at the end of your life. You either overspent and you're living really tight because you didn't plan well enough, or the other type of person is, hey, I have too much money left over, and you start to live with regrets. Man, we should have took that trip, or I should have done this for my kids, or so you don't want to overspend and you don't want to underspend.
Yeah. So income plan is very, very important. We thrive on income planning. I think that's what separates us here at the Advantage Retirement Group, because the software that we use and the things that the vehicles that we use to make sure you have an income that will get you to and through retirement. And you might be one of those. There's some people that won't ever outspend their money.
Right.
But there's some people that are on that border that they would like to take trips, but they're living in that scarcity mode versus the abundant mode. And you worked hard for your money, so you should have a plan in place that you can spend with confidence and know that whatever's left over is going to go to your kids, how you wanted it to go, but you didn't sacrifice your retirement. So if you don't have a written income plan, if you don't have a good plan put together, give us a call. Let us show you what we can do here.
Ready to live your retirement dreams? Then it's time to meet Alfie, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner. Schedule your complimentary retirement income plan review now. Give Alfie a call, 239-747-1080.
Well, that's a wrap for today's episode of Saving the Investor. But creating a secure financial future for yourself and your loved ones is an ongoing journey. I know it's important to you, and that's why I'm asking you to call the number on your screen right now. If you're one of the first 7 people to reach us, you'll receive a complimentary consultation with Alfie, where he will use the insights he has gained in his 40-plus year career to review your financial plan. Today's world seems more uncertain and volatile than any time that I can remember, and your financial future is too important to leave to chance. Whether you're navigating market uncertainties, planning for retirement, or securing your family's legacy, now is the time to take action. Be one of the first 7 to call 239-747-1080 and schedule your complimentary consultation with Alfie. Take that first step now. You've got nothing to lose and quite possibly much to gain. Thanks for joining us today on Saving the Investor. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Mondo Uomo offers a remarkable selection of the latest styles in menswear. Visit Mondo Uomo at the Village on Venetian Bay in Naples, Alberto, Bugacci, St. Croix, Zanella. Come see what remarkable shopping is all about.
Remember the Wall Street bailouts? Those same big banks and financial firms have been fined billions for misleading customers. And now they want to manage your retirement savings. Why would you trust them? I'm Alfie Townsend, Southwest Florida's certified financial planner professional. My values are Main Street, not Wall Street. As an independent advisor, I don't work for shareholders, I work for you. If you want a fresh start with a local advisor, give me a call today.